My name is Sophia, and I don't want to wear a mask anymore. They're uncomfortable, and it makes me sad that my friends and I can't be near each other and laugh and enjoy each other the way we used to. My mom says God gave me this smile because he loves to see it. But now he can't see it because people keep making me wear this mask. I am not going to wear a mask anymore because I want God to see my smile. And when he wants to, please don't be mad at me or my mom. My dad was in the Marine Corps, and I know the Marine Corps fights for our freedom, and we are here tonight to fight for mine and my friends' freedom.
Thank you.
I spoke last week about the negative effects of long-term mask wearing. Every mask bought or made is with the knowledge that they are not intended to prevent illness. We are a year and a half into 2 weeks to stop the spread. At what point do we say enough is enough and start to worry more about the long-term mental health effects this year and a half has had and will continue to have on our children? Ms. Hazard stated last week that she did not believe the school boards were the most equipped to make decisions regarding children's health policy. I agree. School boards are not the most equipped, nor is the governor, the Virginia Department of Health, or the CDC. These are the same entities that told us schools should close and virtual learning would be fine. We know now in hindsight that was a huge mistake. The full ramifications of this ill-advised decision are still not known. There will never be a day that is free from illness or a day that is 100% safe. Please stop contributing to this delusion. Parents are the most equipped to judge what is needed for their children to be happy, healthy, and safe, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Please institute a parent choice policy for masks.
Thank you.
Before I ask the question that I want to ask, I respect that different people have different comfort levels of this virus, and that I believe it should be their choice whether to wear a mask or not to wear a mask. But getting back to the point, my question is, if masks are doing what they're supposed to do, then why would you send people home when someone around them catches COVID? Thank you.
Thank you.
My question to the board is, what is an acceptable level of risk? Any public health decision should be based in that one core question. What is an acceptable level of risk? If there is no established finish line, the marathon will go on forever and ever and ever. The 7-day COVID death rate average, the rolling 7-day average in the state of Virginia, the entire state of Virginia right now, is 0. If 0 is not the finish line, then what is? It's 0. In 2018, over 2,700 school-age kids died by suicide.
5 seconds.
These masks do not help mental health. That's a 9 times the risk of dying by COVID.
Thank you.
Don't trade those risks.
Lord Acton once said, absolute power corrupts absolutely. I'm here today to ask you not to take the power that you have been given by the parents of this district to corrupt this coming school year for our students and staff. The CDC and the NEA are taking their power and using it against our children, staff, parents, and others across this great nation. Will you let them do that? Will you follow Acton's famous words, or will you take the power that the voters of this district have given you and give choice back to parents and staff as well for this coming year? Will you follow the CDC and NEA with their lack of transparency and weak data and corrupt our school year? A school year that is filled with such promise and educational opportunity for our children. Please make the choice that Spotsylvania County has done and give back the choice of masking back to our parents and of our beautiful
5
children
seconds.
and to our amazing staff members for this coming school year.
Today I am here with 3 words. Follow the science. Please do not force us to wear masks in school. They do not work, and there are no studies that prove conclusively that masks are effective against preventing COVID-19. However, credible science shows that masks do cause harm. Masks give us headaches, depression, anxiety, staph infections, raised heart rate, CO2 levels, high CO2 levels, neurological problems, risk of more serious bacterial infections, and many more. Masks as well can reduce the ability for a child to learn, and they reduce the effectiveness of our own immune system. I'm asking for the school board to follow the science and give we, the people, a choice as Americans to not wear masks. Thank you.
This pandemic is going to end when people stop wearing masks, when people stop asking for permission, when people stop social distancing, and when people just start living like free people. And I encourage you tonight to be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem by voting for no masks in our schools. Let parents have the choice, let kids have the choice. Thank you.
I believe that Stafford County Schools should adopt a parent choice for masks for all kids and adults. Nobody should be forced to wear a mask at school. As of 8/3/21, the total number of children ages 0 to 19 who have tested positive for COVID-19 in our Rappahannock Health Region, as reported by the Virginia Department of Health, has been 5,449 cases since the beginning of COVID tracking. Of those, there has only been 27 hospitalizations of children ages 0 to 19. That is a 0.00499 rate, or 0.49% rate of hospitalization among children. Less than 0.5% of our children even had to go to the hospital for COVID. Therefore, there is not even a 1% reason that Stafford County should implement a mask mandate. It is a parent's fundamental right to make that choice for their own child and family.
This year, if you require masks, I will have spent 2 of my precious 3 years in middle school with masks. There are teachers and friends and students whose faces I have never seen. And in my class, I took a public speaking and debate class this year. I cannot begin to tell you how hard it was to be able to understand the speeches and to tell my own speech with the mask because they muffled the words. And part of public speaking is your facial expression. And if we can't see their faces and their facial expression, then it's really hard to tell the emotion behind it. And in conclusion, my parents have made every single medical decision up until now. And I am not going. You should not make this decision for me. Thank you.
You know, I don't have a lot of time up here, so I just wanted to strongly urge you to go mask optional for the next school year. I think I can speak for many students in the county when I say that mask wearing had a negative effect on my learning in the past year, and that parents, students, and teachers deserve to have a choice whether or not they wear a mask. And I wanted to close by noting that something that Ms. Healy, my representative, and I'm pretty proud to call you my representative, said in the past meeting, and she said that it is the job of the school board to make policy. You know, it's not the VDOE. You know, I really like you, Dr. Kisner, but it is the school board that is making these policies. It's not the teachers' unions, and it shouldn't really be the people at the Rappahannock Area District that should be making this policy. It really should be you. So I hope that you take a stand in support of parental choice and go with the mask optional policy. Thank you.
First of all, I just want to say 1 minute public comments. Shame on all of you. That's ridiculous. I'm here to share my N95 brand new box that I got made in the USA. There's 11 warnings on the back. The first warning says, this product does not eliminate the risk of contracting any disease or infection. So are we doing masks because they work? The box says no. Or are we doing it for psychological comfort? If I were up there voting, I'd be doing like you were going to do originally, make it optional. If things start trending bad, what's your favorite word? Pivot. And then go back to masks only. And the last thing is, what's up with the blue tape? Are we social distancing again? I mean, I didn't know that there was a rule on that. Did you vote on it, or did staff get it leaked to staff that you were already going to do it and this is all for show? So make it optional.